It's no wonder we're seeing this rising inflation, this listlessness around the world. Joe Biden is obviously a man in decline, and I don't believe that we ought to have to join him in that decline. But there's another tell here, Eric. I came on your program January of 2023, and I said that I believed this document case would be the basis that the deep state would use to replace Biden.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do.
You boldly predicted he won't be the nominee. Here's the tool.
Let's do it. Let's take a look. Let's play that.
I have a different take on the document scandal than many. I actually think the deep state has figured out that Joe Biden isn't going to win the 2024 election against any Republican that's nominated, and they just prefer to take him out right now.
I agree with you. I've said this from the beginning. This isn't a mistake by Biden. This is the insiders who are realizing that he can't win, and they're bouncing him before 2024. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, sir.
No, we all know that the real shot caller in the Biden White House is Ron Klain, and I don't think that it's somehow a coincidence that right aligned with these new discoveries of documents, Ron Klain is leaving. I think he's a professional operator and is getting out of the White House as they send somebody else in to tidy up the Biden presidency and put a bow on it and get ready for their next generation of leadership.
I think they do it, Matt. Do you think they wait till the convention and go for it? What's the plan? What are they doing?
This is the dispositive proof that if people watch The Balance, they will actually be able to see the future. Exactly what we described there is what's happening. But the reason they've had to wait from then until now is the deep state doesn't want to mess with the formalities of primaries or caucuses. They just want to be able to install their preferred choice at the convention. And so they've got to plant these opportunities for themselves to discredit Biden through this report. But then they can't have it all dissolve now, because you would have people like Newsom and Whitmore and all them getting into the contest. At the end of the day, isn't it going to be pretty hard for them to jump over Kamala Harris? I mean, she's the vice president. Some believe that it's actually her incompetence that functions as some sort of insurance policy for Biden, because it would be hard to skip her. But I think it'll put the Democrats in a lot of disarray. This notion they're going to cleanly come around Michelle Obama or Newsom, I don't know if I buy it.
Very precarious position. By the way, you mentioned Karine Jean-Pierre saying that he has nothing on his schedule tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, but also noting right before that, and I'm quoting her, President Biden does more in 1 hour than most people do in a day. And then they were asked, she's got nothing for the next four days on his schedule. Listen to James Carville. Carville's brilliant. I mean, not like him. He got Bill Clinton elected. Brilliant guy. But listen to his assessment of what's going to happen with Biden.
You don't accept a Super Bowl interview. You're, I don't know, pulling averages, you're 3 points down in a two-way. It's the biggest television audience, not even close, and you get a chance to do a 20, 25-minute interview on that day, and you don't do it. That's a kind of sign that the staff or yourself doesn't have much confidence in you. There's no other way to read this. And he's not going to do debates. He is old.
That last part specifically, Congressman, not going to do debates. If you have Trump versus Biden, how do they get around that? They don't have COVID to hide behind anymore.
You've covered the polling. When 86% of the American people believe you're too old to be president, you have to do something to reverse that trend or you're going to lose. Probably the deep state know that. That's why they're knifing him. But certainly, like James Carville proving himself to have more vitality than Joe Biden doesn't exactly present the best comparison for the president. And like, this guy's got historically bad poll numbers, okay? At this time in a presidency, there's almost no one in modern history who's had poll numbers this low. And then for his staff to believe that he can only make them worse shows you how bad things have gotten.